Now, I just want to say something. This embracing your expansiveness, this is not about doing it all. I could not do it all. Like, I will never be a great hostess. I'm a great guest, but not a great hostess. I will never run the marathon. I will never, no matter how many French courses I took, I will just never master French. This is not about doing it all. This is about taking what is already inherent in you, what you already love, what you run home after work to do, or what you love to read, and tapping it and cultivating it and, bringing it to the fore, saying this is important, and then start combining it to other aspects of your life. Now, I'm not saying it's always easy. It can be a little crazy. I'll give you an example of a day in the life of living 9 lives. You probably know in a few weeks' time, down in Austin is South by Southwest. And South by Southwest is a film festival, it's a music festival, and some tech too. And I used to go every year. And it was cool. It was cool to be there, and I would speak, and I would hobnob with clients, and I'd hang out with friends. The only problem with South by Southwest is it coincides with Shabbat. So it's always a struggle because I can't use my phone, and I can't get in touch with people, but okay. But this particular Shabbat, on this particular South by Southwest, had an additional wrinkle, which was that Saturday night and Sunday was the holiday of Purim. And it was really important for me to listen to every word of the Megillah, because that's one of the things you're supposed to do on Purim. So I was struggling to find a shul prior that would read it during the time frame because I had all these activities I had to work in. Okay, but Chabad was doing it. And I was like, oh, great, Chabad will have a reading for me. Of course, they didn't really know what they were going to do until the last second. But okay, but I trusted I'll get a good Megillah reading out of it. Okay, so imagine this. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm dressed to the nines, my high heels, and I'm walking in downtown Austin because I have to meet clients at a restaurant before Shabbat's over. So I was going to go meet them. Rain starts falling. Can't use my phone, so can't call an Uber. Don't even use an umbrella on Shabbat. I get to the restaurant early, thank goodness. Scrunch up my hair to make it look like the wet look was what I was trying to go for, right? Keep my jacket on. We get through dinner. Great. Then I wait for Shabbat to end, turn on my phone to find out where Chabad's reading the Megillah. Turns out somewhere in the middle of Austin. So I rush to get a car, and it turns out this place is a bar. Okay? So I walk in, and all I see are hipsters. I see no Chabad people. I'm like, oh my gosh, I went to the wrong place. I'm going to miss the Megillah reading. Slowly but surely, I see the Chabadniks walk in. Great. Okay, we're in the middle of the bar. Where are we doing this reading? Oh, on the terrace. Yeah, but it's raining, right? So here we are, huddled on the terrace as the rain is pouring. We're leaning in to listen because, the rain is so loud. We get through it. I get another cab to go back into the city, call my kids in the middle, wish them a Chag Sameach, ask them if they ate Mehum and Tashin, get down to downtown Austin, and start partying with my buddies. That's the day in the life of living 9 lives. But it's not just about living all these different sides. This is super important. It's about combining them to come up with solutions and ideas that only you can come up with because only you have that combination of sides. In that creativity speech I talked to you about, what is at the essence, the core of creativity? You know how we come up with ideas? Ideas are not just the domain of artsy people. We all come up with ideas. And at its core, the way we come up with ideas is by combining unlike notions or concepts that, when brought together, reveal something novel. Some of the most common products and services in our lives are examples of just that, like spray sunscreen. 2 worlds coming together. Creamy suntan lotion meets Pam cooking spray. Boom. Right? I didn't have spray sunscreen as a kid. Some genius thought of it. Or Rent the Runway. Familiar with that? That's like Nordstrom shopping meets Netflix subscription service. 2 worlds coming together. Creativity is essentially making connections that others haven't. And we are hardwired to want to do this. We can't not make connections. Leonardo da Vinci discovered this centuries ago. He said the human brain cannot fathom a series of unrelated objects, items, images without our brains trying to connect them. He called it the law of continuity. Your brain will want to make connections among your different sides if you let it.